Did you know that this episode was sponsored by
Laurel.
What do you hear?
Laurel.
Because I want to know if you hear it.
What do you hear?
I hear Laurel.
I hear Laurel.
Because that's correct.
Because it's Laurel.
So he hears Laurel.
Because
What
it
do
is
you
Laurel.
hear?
Because
That's what it is. That's
it's
what else is
Laurel.
it gonna be?
And then if you fucking hear with headphones, then you hear Yanni. Yanni?
If
Yeah,
you just change the
yeah.
pitch.
It's literally that, and then they added Yanni, higher pitched
Yeah.
and lower.
They added it.
So your mother's crazy.
I know!
This is life.
So yeah, that's
Is
our
that,
sponsor.
is that the new dress?
That's the new dress. It was blue. I think.
It was
It looks white and gold.
I don't remember what it was.
Throwback.
I don't remember.
It was blue.
Was it?
That was during that
It was
party.
100%.
You gonna bring him a picture of it?
I'm not.
We're recording.
Oh,
Nice.
about that.
That was the.
That was the intro. I was just looking at my little notes. I want to know why there's still cemeteries.
Were we?
Because, huh?
Did we not finish what we were talking about last time?
What are we talking about?
I don't remember.
We left off with my trip, and then that was
no, then we did finish.
We did.
Yeah.
We did finish. We said, yeah.
Yeah.
But why are they still cemeteries?
Because people still dying, Jay. You know
But
what
then
I
you,
mean?
all right.
Because
Imagine
we
all
don't
the
live in Japan.
What happened in Japan?
I don't fucking know. But there, I don't think there's. I can think of some.
There's no
cemeteries.
There's no cemeteries? Oh,
They
there's
just sound
only
creamy,
suicide
right?
parties.
Imagine if.
Oh, you're so terrible.
What do they do?
Commit
Suicide.
They
suicide.
have like those. They have like those step like mausoleum things.
But that's not, but yeah. I mean,
That's
that's still that has to be in a cemetery.
Granted,
I'm a liar. I saw one the other day and it wasn't in.
cemeteries are pretty.
Yeah,
Like I
they
said, it's like
Sir,
a nice park.
Are you for cemeteries
No,
or
it's
not?
a ruin.
Like,
It's
what's
a
your
I'm
ruined
opinion?
park.
saying
They
that-
ruined the park.
They ruined it, but it looks pretty. Like if you walk in there and you're like, this is nice. A little
Yes.
flat land with trees
Dead
and
people
everything,
everywhere.
and dead people everywhere.
Nice.
But it's pretty. But also, you can imagine all that land you can use for other things.
Like, boy,
I mean,
more
you could
fucking
build
people.
shit on
Apartments.
top of it.
Like basketball.
So who's gonna build the house in the cemetery?
I would live
Oh,
there.
I
Who's
mean, they
gonna
did that
attack
a lot,
me? A fucking
actually.
ghost from 1870?
Yes.
Get with the
Yes,
times, old
actually.
man.
Alright, have you ever seen Scream? Was it Scream or a Scary Movie when the girl got fucked on the wall by a ghost?
That was definitely a scary movie.
It
Yeah.
seems like a scary movie
That would
thing.
not happen in Scream.
No.
Just imagine you
Why
wake
would
up
I be
getting
scared
jerked
of that?
We-
off.
No, I thought he was gonna say like Poltergeist. I'm waiting for Poltergeist, and he comes out with Scream. Scream was not.
No,
wait, not
scary
Scream.
movie.
Scary movie was not fucking.
You're like
scary.
It's
upside
also
down.
not a
And it's
scary
not even a
movie
at all. The
Yeah,
only
exactly.
funny
It's a
part of that
spoof.
movie was
But
when
no,
the
but she
aliens-
gets. It's because it's a ghost though.
And does her.
That's the thing.
What?
In the
Oh
movie, it's a ghost.
Was it a ghost?
He's asking if
Yes.
you're gonna get scared of being raped by a ghost.
no, ghosts can't touch me.
You don't know that.
You don't know
Have you
that
seen
at
the
all.
movie?
What
She
do you-
legit
Can't touch
fucks.
me.
She got fucked on
I've
the wall.
seen that,
Until
and
they
she was
saw her
like, "Oh,
feet.
whatever." She said, "I'm gonna fart on the walls or some shit."
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what
You're
happened.
the
I don't
one
think
that
she
doesn't
says
give
that.
the ghost
No,
crabs.
that's what she says.
She said she's gonna fart on the wall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's a
I have a
small price
photograph
to
of
pay.
memory, so I know this.
Such a small price to pay.
He just got like twice a week.
Yeah.
He's like, but this is a nice house though.
At least the walls aren't bleeding and screaming all the time.
What if that
even they
happens,
did,
too?
You just get noise canceling headphones and you get
Just never take them off ever.
exactly.
Rape more like vape.
Ah!
Stupid fucking idiots.
Okay.
Who does vape?
What?
Too many people.
Who does it
Nobody
here?
does that.
Too many
I
people
don't
do
think
it.
I've seen anyone vape.
Yes, you have.
People do it in at work all the time.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yes,
Oh,
that memory. That goes straight
I forgot the
used to do
stupid
it.
fucking when they blow it on the table and then they go like
Yeah.
that and then they suck it up and then somebody roll. You just deep throated a tornado. Stupid fucking idiots. That's a stupid vape
That is
culture.
hilarious.
Vape culture is stupid. You are correct.
Listen,
I'm listening.
that was one of my topics. Y'all go.
What else were we
Oh no,
talking about?
Amazon. I'm sorry.
Y'all
I just
Let's
bought
go.
and received something from Amazon today.
What you buy?
I bought a TV stand.
You got it today?
No,
Wait, what?
but I got that
Oh,
today.
I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I bought
You
the
just
TV
bought
stand
the
today, but I
TV.
got that
The
today.
Oh, the
case?
camera bag.
Yeah, camera bag.
I was
But
gonna buy
I
one.
use it as a microphone bag.
Do you have Prime?
Double use.
I have promise.
How do you feel it's gonna go up fucking $20?
I don't mind because it's not gonna affect me.
What?
How?
What do you mean?
How's
So-
it not
so
gonna affect
Here's
you?
the thing.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, Keisha's like,
What?
"Oh, can I
Wait,
buy
hold
a
on. Let me sit down because let me see what
Yes.
he got for free.
Right? What did he
Again.
do?
What would you get for free?
Oh, then you
this
gotta tell
time.
them the other thing that you got for free.
Keisha's like, "Hey, can I buy a book in your Amazon account? Do you have Prime?" I was like, "Yeah, I have Prime." So she bought 2 books.
I know where this is going.
So eventually, it came time to upgrade my Prime, and they're like, "Oh, We saw that you bought books for school. Are you going to college? Yes. Oh, so we have a deal going. It's called Amazon Prime for kids, for students.
Yep.
I'm like, sure, I'll take this. So I'm paying half of that.
I had that.
Until she's out of college,
paid
and then
for-
you're fine.
It doesn't matter. She's been.
How do they fucking prove you?
Huh?
That's it. You just click a button.
I was.
It has to be something.
I was in it even up until like a year after I graduated, and then I don't even know what they did, but then it disappeared. So it's gonna disappear.
I mean, it's been 2 years.
Maybe once 4 years hits, it might disappear.
They might just
upgraded
assume-
recently.
Maybe
I
that's
upgraded
probably
recently.
how they probably think. Oh, he's gonna 4 years.
Yeah, he'll be out in 4 years
I
exactly.
don't know how it works, but it
But I've
will
been-
disappear. and
I've been
we'll pay
paying
full price.
what was it, $39 for Amazon Prime
You're
for the last
fucked.
2 years.
Well, now you're gonna pay. Now you're gonna pay $60.
Spotify
Yeah.
does the same thing. They have a
Like I don't mind that.
Hulu account.
Like one,
Okay,
you
music.
get
Music
get
streaming
Twitch
is something
Prime.
else.
I
No,
don't
it's
get-
with
I'll-
Hulu though. They combined for like a
What?
$5.99
Get that
student
Hulu out of
package.
here.
That's true that I'm gonna
Wait,
start
wait, what
charging
comes with
everyone.
Spotify, if you're a student, you get the
Why do you need
$5.99
that?
combined package.
Here's what I
Interesting.
don't understand.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't like music streaming. I'd rather just have my music and listen to
Yeah,
it.
why
I
do you
don't
need to
understand
stream
why
the
do I have to
music?
stream
You're not
music.
streaming music.
I want to phase the radio.
No,
out.
why are? He's asking in general. Why?
Oh,
why
okay.
is there? Why? Do
I
people
understand,
stream
like
music?
Sachi, I can understand using it. 'Cause you like
Can I just
listening
say
to
I don't
random.
know what I have? I think I have. I'm under
Yes.
his family plan, but I don't know where I am. I just listen to Bad Bunny. That's all I know. I know yesterday I was like, the fucking Wi-Fi is not working. And then I was like, gee, and
Oh
that's when
yeah,
I
because
texted you. I
that
was like,
fucking
what the hell's happening?
when the locusts came and the flood started raining down, that shit knocked out the Wi-Fi.
Really?
It knocked it. I didn't notice it until like the end of the night. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you mean that night when the power went off?
That fucking
Are
storm
you-
that like flew
About
by.
that.
Like 3 days.
Imagine it was him the entire time just
Yeah,
using your
I
Wi-Fi.
almost died doing this.
It was
Did I
bad
tell you
because
guys?
What did
wait,
you do
he
now?
said it. You said it, but you never said what. Wait,
Yeah, you just
that
said you
shit was
almost died.
blowing pollen and shit all over
Yes.
the place. Like I'm not allergic to anything, and that shit was fucking me up.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fucking
It
drawing
felt like I had a
yesterday.
layer of shit on my eye.
I was playing basketball.
He's just like, this is nothing to me. I'm white, can't
What
affect
happened?
me.
Did
So
you die?
I got to Keisha's house.
Did you die?
Are you dead?
I almost died. I
That's
got to
the ghost
Keisha's
that's gonna
house
rape
and I
you.
go in the
Fuck
elevator.
that.
I go in the
He will.
elevator and the door opens. to the
Oh,
fourth
you
floor.
stupid. He
He
said, I said, are you dead? And then he said, that's the ghost who's gonna rape you. And then I said, fuck that. And she said, yeah, he will.
Go ahead.
So I'm going up the elevator. The elevator door opens. The light goes off and the
Oh, you did
elevator
say
went
it.
down.
Oh yeah, he told me.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The elevator went down.
You're
Was it
inside?
it?
Literally, as I stepped out the elevator, I had 1 foot out the elevator. Elevator went down with the light off.
Oh
But it didn't
no.
crash.
It didn't crash. It like, say this is the fourth floor.
Oh, and the
This
fourth
is-
floor, too. The
Yeah,
bad
this
luck
was
area.
this was the elevator when the light went off. This was the elevator when the light went off.
Oh,
How was your
fuck
1 foot
that.
already off?
You would have ended up like that fucking video with the guy.
Chopped in half.
The guy that's going.
They would have found him half naked, peeing in a corner, freaking out.
Fuck that.
I walked out the elevator and was like,
I
thank you,
almost-
Jesus.
And that would have been in her apartment.
Yeah,
They don't have a generator for that.
apparently
Of course
not.
Don't
That's
go
the
down there
stupidest
again.
fucking thing.
Just use the
Take the
stairs.
stairs.
now
I was
for the
literally
rest of your
I've
life,
been
just
taking
use
the stairs every
Take this-
single time I
yeah,
went
you,
over
I wouldn't
there.
trust that elevator.
No.
Four
If
floors,
you don't have no fucking...
stairs the entire
Fourth floor
time.
elevator, you're done. You're getting got there.
Bro,
No. I
I
don't believe
almost
that.
died.
So streaming music.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I don't like that. I don't
What
even
is
like
it?
streaming
Can someone
shows.
just break it down?
Streaming
It's
You
music.
do
not-
it.
But yeah, but what
It's
am I
imagine-
doing here? I hate it.
Imagine-
I don't know technology. It's, can I say what I think it is?
Say it.
It's like, on the internet, music is playing. But if I was to take that away, well that's obvious. I guess if I was to take that away, then I don't have no music.
It's an internet
Tech-
radio station, basically.
That's
That's
retarded.
iHeartRadio though.
But
It's
when
not really
you
Spotify.
put it on your little library, isn't that your stuff?
I guess. I don't know how that works.
Spotify's different than iHeartRadio or like Pandora. It's
'Cause I
like
used to
your
have
own
both,
music.
yeah.
What do you mean it's like
Like
my
you
own?
pay
Like,
for it.
you make a list.
Well, you do, yes,
You
but
make a
But
list
you
of
pay
your
for it.
songs.
yeah.
Okay.
But technically, he pays for it for her, so there's a difference.
Like, look, I have only 2 playlists.
But can you take them out of there and put them other places?
Yes.
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
You can.
I have
Okay, now
Caucasia.
that
But
makes
you
sense.
paid for it.
Did not.
You don't pay per song. You just one account.
But it's
for
paid for.
everything. Yes.
Yeah,
Essentially,
I don't
yes.
know about that.
There's still money being. You're still using money on it.
So
He's probably paying for it.
Funny thing
Ew,
about
you're my musical sugar daddy.
Yeah, that sounds like better than a normal sugar daddy, though.
funny thing about that. So
What now? You
Is this
have
for free
you
too?
have a
you
fucking-
know, you remember when I was telling you it's Keisha's Instagram got hacked?
Oh yeah, how's it going with that?
What was
Yeah.
that? I want to know. I didn't know about that. What
All right, so
I still haven't gotten a
When
reply,
was
by
it?
the
When
way.
was it?
Just saying.
It was when we went to BJ's.
yeah.
But they were found out.
All right, so you know that whole thing that Facebook get hacked over.
Go on.
Well, Facebook, Instagram's owned by Facebook, so they hacked their her other email that's linked to the Facebook, and she went through and she canceled basically everything that had dealing with Facebook except for two things: Spotify and Instagram.
Wait, did she what? What happened?
No, yeah, she's
She-
still there.
She got hacked through Facebook, and she went through and canceled everything that she was on Facebook, except for two things: Spotify
Okay.
and Instagram, because she couldn't
Yes.
take it
I'm
off.
taking it
Her.
off.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
What the fuck?
when she
What?
was trying to get on her Instagram, because she goes on Instagram a lot. So she doesn't post anything. She just scrolls like you do on Facebook, just look at news feeds and whatever. So like she went on there and she couldn't log in. So she put in the email to reset her password, but it wasn't the right email. So she's like, she knows this is the email because she uses this email for like shit, throwaway stuff that she's never going to use, like social network stuff that's not important. So she realized the email was wrong, but her name and stuff was still there. So when we typed in I think somebody else's name. When she looked at when she tried to go and they showed her Instagram name, but it wasn't her name. So we typed in her name, the name that we saw, and it was her pictures with somebody else's name. So she tried to contact Instagram. Mind you, they haven't got back to her yet.
She gotta call out.
So she makes a new email, and she made an Instagram account.
You got hacked.
And it
Again?
got hacked.
Same person?
Yeah,
Wait, is it the
got
same
hacked.
person?
Wait, she didn't use the same
Different
email
person.
address, did she?
No, I think she might have.
She's
So what
apparently...
the fuck?
I think she
Why
might
would
have.
she do
She's-
that?
Because like if
She's
you
a
look
hot
at
topic.
you know the new one that she sent her friends request out to, that got hacked.
Whoa.
But here's the
Tell
thing:
her to cancel the email account.
we canceled email, and we had to cancel Spotify. So you had
Aw.
Spotify until the 26th of June.
Ha!
Good luck.
What
And
happened?
do you lose
You
all
have-
the? Do you lose all the music after
I have
that?
what?
No, you still got to actually.
It's
yeah,
not-
you
alright,
do.
so-
What do I
Yeah,
have?
she-
That's
that's the
the
catch.
She's gonna lock you out.
No. What happens
that
is
the
if
catch?
you
What?
She
if
got
you stop
hacked
paying
and-
for it, you can't play what you want. You have to play on a radio, so then it becomes a stream.
It
Tell me
becomes
more.
like
No,
that,
there's
right?
the catch right there.
What is
Yeah.
it?
You stop paying, you stop
She
getting.
Just tell me how it applies to me.
You're losing your Spotify.
you
When?
Spotify.
When?
June 26th.
Is that why it's been acting crazy?
And
It
shouldn't-
sometimes
shouldn't
does
have been
that,
a-
though.
it
That
shouldn't
gives
be
me
affected.
time to get all my
You should
things
no. You should
together.
log out of it and not use it anymore. Is what you should do.
But she already
She
got.
still got her Facebook,
We were
though.
about to get a new thing. Well, she can't. She basically talked to Facebook and they're canceling out, but they gave her a date.
Is
when
she
it's gonna be canceled.
logged in?
It's
to
just her
that-
normal
with that
name
email?
and stuff.
Is she logged in with that email?
That email, by the way.
But is she logged in?
That email's gone.
But is she logged in with that email?
I think so.
Did she have a ton of
She
pictures
log out
of
of
you
This is
on
ridiculous.
her
You got
Instagram
canceled
at one
already.
point?
Huh?
But
Did she have a ton of pictures of you on Instagram at some point?
No.
Because okay, I was gonna say because there's like no pictures of you anymore on Instagram except
That-
one.
that
But-
happened.
the email is connected to her phone.
Basically her
No.
everything when you have Spotify,
Yeah.
where you're on a family plan, you all have different accounts.
Okay.
So she wouldn't be affected.
As long as you're sure.
We all have different accounts. So
There's
like
a
I
fucking
have,
server out there.
I'm logging
Looking
with
through
my
your
email,
music.
Okay.
and she's logging with her email.
All right. As long as she's logging in, as long as you guys are logging in with your own emails.
But if it's all under the same account, you sure it can't be traced through to everyone?
Because it's separate emails.
I'm gonna ask my brother to help.
Everyone looks at him like.
I just don't understand why is it that I can't fucking plug in an iPhone into a computer and then it just drag and drop. It has to be I have to sign in through iTunes and
No, you
some
can
shit.
drag
It
You
it
don't
has to
know any
sync.
bigger pain than when I was in motherfucking Miami. I had just gone jet skiing the day before. I have pictures that I will never have in my life. You know what model ass pictures were? Like,
You know what we've been telling you to stop getting iPhone is.
wait, but I don't care. And
Yeah,
then
and that's what
I
happens
go to
exactly.
sleep. I know in the night I just went doop doop to my phone because it was going off because it was an alarm. Wake up in the morning and it's like, this is not your password. I went crazy while I'm over here trying to gather my shit. Call them, and they tell me, sure, let's set it up. We're gonna just erase everything on your phone. I was like, no, you're not. I was like, I'm in Florida right now. I'll call you when I'm in Jersey. I got over here. I was like, Javian, fix it. Jaden couldn't fix it.
That shit sad.
I was weak. I was
That's
over
so
there.
stupid.
Huh?
That is some
You were locked out of
stupid
your-
shit.
3,000 pictures gone.
Well, you should have had an Android.
Wait, didn't that happen to you
I
recently?
had an Android. That happened this last year.
Let's just talk
Wait,
about
but what
that side.
happened though? Like you were locked out of your ID?
It didn't let me even put in my password, and
If-
then
I
you
think
put it
'cause she
in the
put it
password
in
so
more
many
than-
times.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then so it was like,
Yeah, no, they
Locked
basically
you
tell you
out.
to scratch.
But then he asked me all the
That's fucking
questions I
stupid.
need. It is
if
stupid.
it's me and I have my phone and it's here, it's mine. This is mine.
Exactly.
This is mine.
And I have the password. No, we can't do anything. What the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing?
They
That? What are you
facilitate it
saying?
so that if you fucking get robbed, like there is you
Yeah.
clean the phone for the next person. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is
That's
because
pretty
like
much
I
what they're
cannot.
doing.
My
I didn't even
brother
think
got
about
his
it.
That's
thing
all it
locked for
is.
156 years. They wouldn't unlock it for him. I swear to God, it was 156 years. We still have it
So
at my
in
house.
the year 2000,
Yeah, do you check to see if it's going
Yeah, it's going down slowly.
That's I would have snapped that shit.
Well,
across
I
my-
mean, it's his fault. He let a little baby play with it so many times that he's
Why
locked
is
out
that-
for
You
that
don't
long.
give phones to babies.
But that doesn't matter.
100
Why?
In 56 years.
What are we talking
56
about? What do you have
years.
for 156?
You know how you were locked out for probably like however long it told you?
Oh, you mean like
It
that?
was locked out 156 years.
That's just fucking retarded. What the fuck are they doing? Like,
Do you
where
think
are
I'm
you? What are
actually
you
gonna
doing?
live that
They're,
long? Am
they're
I
gonna
fucking
keep doing it
brainiac?
because you keep buying
I
it.
don't think I'm gonna do this anymore. I'm
Good.
terrified that I'm gonna lose this shit, and not only that,
I
the
bet
fucking
that-
cloud. What do you mean the cloud? What's up there?
What's
That
up
shit.
there?
And then it scares me because I was like, so that means that my pictures are literally like
Yeah,
disappearing.
they're in the sky. They're
you know
in
what?
the clouds.
Yes, like Willy Wonka.
In the
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
You remember I almost said Mysterio.
Wait, so alright, so the
Cool.
fapping isn't scary whatsoever with iPhone stuff.
What?
Wait, what?
The fapping? You
What
never
is
heard of the fapping?
What the fuck is that?
Alright, so
I
the
know-
fapping
what?
is
Some
when
It's
they hacked
another-
they
yeah.
hacked the iPhones and everything that was in the cloud is anywhere near them. They basically got it on got it on their computer or whatever.
That's the
And
yeah.
this
That's the thing
guy's-
that happened to the
That's
Mystique.
airdropping. That's just airdropping.
What's the name? The name of the
No,
girl?
he's
It
talking
happened
about when
recently.
all the celebrities got
All the
hacked.
celebrities got
Oh,
hacked.
right.
So that's the actual
Mystique.
thing.
Yeah, but
Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah, and they showed her vagina.
Yeah.
She
Like,
owned
once-
that though.
I'll
She
put
was
it
like, I
this
was
way.
about to send it out there myself.
Like once in the cloud,
Yeah, you
always
can
in the
say
cloud.
that.
This
You
is
know
great.
damn well she was like,
so
fuck,
why
fuck.
can't they get my stuff?
Because it's
What are you
gone.
talking about?
Because it's
My pictures that
there.
I lost.
Because Apple can't do it, only the hackers can do it.
Can I? I'm gonna talk to a hacker and be like, sir,
But
I
they're
need
gone
this.
now.
It's gone now.
Anonymous, please.
You don't know. No, exactly. I trust them. They can do
What?
it for me.
I trust them. Who do you know from them?
I know
Who do
that
you
they be doing exactly what I
How-
want them to do.
how do you
Have
find
someone
them?
come in and be like,
I
they
don't
know
know.
us.
I just
I
tell
want
them.
that.
I need
Yes,
help.
anonymous.
You need to really emphasize that we don't want any of this.
She opens up
Oh,
Microsoft
fuck.
Word and is like,
She don't
help
want
me.
this. I know you can see. She's SOSing. I know you can see.
No. What would I do?
That's the FBI man. The world.
I know you're listening to me.
Yes, I want to contact to my FBI agent, but like, sir, can
Or
you
ma'am.
please put it out there for me?
I know you guys can do it.
I know.
Anonymously so anonymous.
So anonymously help me.
Speaking about anonymous, I remember. I think I saw it. Apparently, net neutrality starts next month.
I wasn't asking
I thought they
about
got
that.
reversed. Didn't they?
It
I
got
thought it didn't go through the second time.
reversed, but it has to do another vote in November. But it's
Yeah.
gonna get implied in.
How's it going to get
Implemented.
How do you do
implemented
that?
before it's...
Yeah.
I don't
voted for?
fucking. I don't. That's exactly what I don't understand.
America.
I
We
don't
move.
fucking.
We're gonna have to buy an island and move. So
Oh,
we're
I'm
gonna get
not
ready.
gonna have no internet on
That's
the
why you
island.
turn
I
into
didn't stay in the
Nicolas
states.
That's fine.
He buys islands and stuff, and then he runs out of money, and then he makes all the movies.
He does.
That's
Yeah.
why,
That's
because
why he's broke.
he went broke from buying all islands and things like that, and then now that he's in all the shit movies because he just goes into whatever gives him money.
Can't
He's like
he?
a Palsy
He has a
escape.
dinosaur head.
Can't he?
He does. I looked into that. He has a dinosaur
What
head.
does that mean?
Meaning he was like, you know what? I need this
Because
skeleton. Give it to me.
he has fossils. I
Yeah,
thought she
he
said that
does.
his head is like
No.
that.
I was so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like, his head is not bald.
I was like, I'm about to look this up. What do you mean?
I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, does he?
I thought, because you know how they said your argument's invalid, my hair is an eagle? There's a picture of him like that, and they photoshopped an eagle like into his head. I was like, it's like that?
No, it's oh,
Hashtag real story.
I don't like technology.
And that happened to
though.
Russell Crowe recently too.
What?
That he got
That
it.
he went broke. And he's
Oh.
selling all of his like
How?
I don't know. He went broke. He's selling all of his like props from all of his movies,
Oh,
like
no.
at auction.
Jay's about to buy everything.
Someone
I'm
bought
not
his.
buying no
Someone
fucking
bought.
Russell Crowe shit.
Someone bought his jockstrap from Gladiator.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was in
Was it washed? No.
I don't know.
It probably was not.
If I was Russell Crowe, I would not watch it.
That must have. He
That
must
smells
probably earned a
disgusting.
pretty
Just
penny.
disgusting.
frame it, and when you take it out the frame, you just smell it
Yeah.
all at once.
Oh, God.
All at once.
Yeah,
All those years
and
of
then
sweat.
they-
He probably walks around in it on his leisure time, like, yeah,
That's
it's
the
still
type of
good.
person that saves it.
You could have like bought the sword or something. You're gonna buy the fucking thong. You want.
No, he's gonna buy the thought.
It was between his butt cheeks.
Who the fuck wants that?
Somebody bought it.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody
TLC
wants-
and their fucking weird shows with what was the shit that I said?
Uh-huh.
The truck or the crane or whatever the fuck it is.
No, well that, but the other one, the equestrian. What is it called?
Oh, the fucking
Pony-
pony bronies.
Not bronies. Oh, fuck,
It-
what was it?
but
I
If
sent
it's
it.
for My Little Pony, it's
Heck,
No,
Sisters.
it wasn't for My Little Pony. It was like you are a horse.
Oh my god, yes.
The
it's
furries.
equestrian.
They're not like I don't know if they're cosplay. I'm assuming they're furry.
Do they dress
they're
up
a form
like
of
horses?
cosplay,
They dress up
I'm
as
pretty
some
sure.
But they look
BDSM.
scary horses.
Like a leather suit, a gimp,
Do you
right?
have the meme
A
horse head on?
Not that one. What?
You said a gimp.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
a
gimp.
gimp.
I like that.
And then
the name of
imagine you have like the black
The hooves.
sleeves, so it's like hoofs or whatever, and they make you fucking walk around like a horse.
Oh, you mean
Ride
psychopaths?
you?
Fuck,
Is
what
it a
it?
fetish?
Yes, it's a fetish. Dressing up like a horse is not fucking
Everything is a
normal.
fetish.
Keep talking. I know
Well,
it's here.
I saw this person. I think they were talking
Pony
about
play.
pony.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that's like a sexual
And then
thing.
they fucking and they pull ball gag you and they make you.
Don't they
make
stick
you-
something in your butt?
Well,
like a
I guess
tail?
the extreme on
Do they have
TLC. They
like
didn't show
carrots
it.
on sticks?
TLC.
They, I
That
think
doesn't seem
they-
right.
they
That
leave
doesn't
them on
seem
with
like the right
carrots?
channel.
I feel like they did.
You sure it's not Spike or
But they had
something?
that was TLC because they showed the beginning of the man fucking making out with the car and then the guy eating
Nice.
the guy eating plastic bags. I didn't see that.
That's so
He
funny.
Oh,
took a
wait.
plastic
Good.
bag,
What is
ripped
that,
it,
my weird-
and shoved it in his mouth and slithered it and ate it.
That's gross.
Because imagine you swallow a plastic bag and then the air and the pressure makes a little parachute in your.
It makes
I'm
a
pretty sure
little
that's the same
parachute
noise you would
choking.
make.
He made me throw up almost today too.
What?
Fucking like I have this gum in my mouth. Say it because I can't
Oh,
eat it. I'm not strong
I've been
enough.
chewing the same gum all day since 10 o'clock.
You're
at my
fucking-
When I
jaw.
turned around, he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah.
That's probably like a
My
rock.
jaw is hurting.
I would have fucking kicked you.
Is that my strange addictions or like my weird
was
fetishes or
That,
whatever?
whatever. The learning channel, right?
Yeah,
I don't-
that's what it is.
That's what it is. The learning
No,
channel.
I just don't know what it's
Anymore.
called.
Now it's
Now it's
90
just-
Day Fiance.
I love that show. I'm all about that show. I cannot wait. The new season is starting.
Oh
I
my
can't.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
It's
Why?
illegal. I think that's illegal.
Live!
That's illegal.
It's not illegal. That's what I was gonna tell you about that thing that he sent. That made no sense. It is legal. You can't just openly say, "Yo, I'm gonna marry this bitch so she can stay here, and then I'm gonna divorce her." You can't say that.
But it's pretty fucking obvious.
No. Like, the Dominican guy was obvious.
I mean,
like, he's with this lady.
There's a show about it, and that's the premise of the show.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
not
obvious.
illegal. People do it all the time.
Therefore, it's fake.
No.
No, it's
The thing
real
that people
to
do
a
is
point because,
Reality?
you know,
But
Yeah,
if they're doing illegal
learning
things
channel.
on the show,
I don't know.
It's not illegal.
then it has to be fake, or else they would get in trouble.
Exactly.
They
That's
probably
what
have
he
some sort of
said, but it's
catch or
not-
something.
Okay, the point is, when you do those things, if I marry fucking Roshane from Haiti,
Yes.
and then
Why?
And then
The last
I'm
person you
bringing
would
him
ever thought.
over, I have to prove that we're in love, and then once
Don't
we
they
get
test you?
married, huh?
Don't they
Yeah,
lock
you have
you
to
in?
go
They
to
ask
all
questions.
these questions.
Yeah, but again, that's all illegal.
Wasn't
It's
that
not illegal.
But it is.
That was
It's
a Sandra
not
Bullock
illegal.
movie.
That's how people
Huh?
get married.
That's a Sandra Bullock movie. I
Yeah,
think.
but they're only
Is it
doing
Black
that
Horsewoman?
for the thing, which
No.
means it's illegal.
Oh, when
No,
she married
that's
Ryan
Yeah,
not
and
the
they have
show.
to. They
No,
have
but
to
it-
talk about questions.
In
about each other.
general,
Yeah.
doing that.
It's
is
not
legal.
illegal. It is legal to meet somebody and want to marry them.
For that reason,
Yeah,
no,
for
it's
the
illegal,
purpose
but-
of just bringing them into the country is
So,
illegal.
That is
What
illegal.
it is on the surface, it's legal, but we all know like
It's
okay,
illegal.
green
No,
card.
but that's the thing. If you're talking about DR, for sure, there's something.
But
weird
if the
going
point
on
of the
there.
show is to just get people married to get
They
them
probably
into-
have
That's not the point of the
a
show.
cahoots thing like, yeah, we'll do that. That's how you get entertainment.
No,
and
but
you'll
that's
get
what
cut.
that's
Yeah.
what it is. That's where it comes
Then you
into
get cut.
because there's
Get
some
cut.
people that is
Oh.
obvious that they're like the one
deportation
fucking the guy from oh my god.
Okay, where did they find these people and how?
But you gotta see it. Like I can't even
Just-
pull it. Can you
But
pull
how
up
do
the
they-
fat bitch with the
but how
fucking
do they-
guy from the Middle
How
East?
did they find these
Yeah,
people?
how are they just getting these
Because
couples?
you act like these people are not stupid. Like these people are so stupid.
Don't
And I
you
guess
think-
they figure like
No,
the
but,
one
like,
You
what do
probably
you think?
write in or
No,
something.
what I
You know
was
what
thinking
I
is-
noticed? I think it is like maybe they're like, oh, we'll pay for the person to come to America if you do.
Yeah.
No,
it,
you
something
get
so-
money from being on the show, so obviously you're gonna do it.
I don't.
They probably
understand.
write
No,
in or
where-
something like, "Oh, my
What?
love
Where
interest
are
is
they
somewhere
only
else."
finding couples of people
I
that are
guess
That's
marrying
easy.
people
You put
from?
that out there. That's easy.
Craigslist.
You act like these people aren't thirsty for
So-
attention.
So it's illegal.
It's legal. Oh my god. It's very
That
legal.
sounds like human trafficking to
I don't
me.
think it's illegal. I don't think it's
Oh my
legal.
god. How is
They
it
come in on
not?
trucks.
Okay, you're putting it out there that, hey, we're doing a show where
Uh-huh.
people marry people from over the country. So then you're going to get people saying, oh, I can be on the show
Yes.
and get into the country at the same
You gotta
time.
go on a show.
But see, but this is where it's...
Just by getting married.
But this is where they rile you up. Ready?
Sure.
You're watching the show, right? How many times on that show I'm like, nope, she's in it for the green card, or I'm like, no, they're in love, they deserve it. I guess that's the point of the show, like for you to watch it, and then everybody's supposed to be like, yes, they love each other, but then on the low, you look at it and it's just like, because there was this one girl that she was there, and it was like a 70-year-old man, and she just turned 18, and she was from what, Thailand or one of those countries, whatever. Cute. And then the guy was looking like a mummy.
Hey,
and then
dude,
you're
she's
supposed to
Asian.
expect that she's marrying him for
She's a
love.
gold
No,
digger.
she ain't.
She's gold digger.
It sounds fake and or
She
illegal.
dig my gold
Not
for
fake.
some Thailand.
You know what? We should watch a motherfucking
No.
marathon.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes!
Nope.
Can we watch the Brazilian one where there was
Nope.
a fucking...
Nope.
What is that called?
Just
a
describe-
mugging on camera.
Describe that
so
one.
good.
Describe
Yes!
that one, and that's it, because I hate this show already.
My ears.
No.
ringing.
Okay.
It's gonna.
Long
Some
story
nerd,
short.
some Melvin comes out of the woodwork.
It was
fucking
basically.
that.
Okay.
And then
Oh, sorry.
he, what was it? He goes to Brazil. Now imagine if I send you to Brazil.
Yeah.
You have a fucking backpack, like
I'm gonna get
fucking
murdered.
trunk. And I said, go to the fucking forest over
Tell
there.
the story, right?
How are you
though.
gonna find your way over there?
I'm gonna get murdered.
And you don't know how to
I
speak
won't
no
even get to
fucking
the tree line.
Portuguese. I don't know how he got there. He
He
took a
brought
taxi.
a backpack. He brought literally like cases this giant of like fucking shit. He brought mosquito nets, literally
Take a
like
duffel bag.
malaria pills.
Yeah.
Scale it up like 2 times,
Yep.
fill it, put it on your back like a backpack.
Yeah, like a
Take
rucksack.
a luggage, pick another one, and then put another bag on top of that.
Yes.
And that's him walking around the streets
But it
of
was
Well,
like
Brazil.
he was
why?
traveling through the 30s.
Because he was trying to meet
though, 'cause
the
he
girl's
was, like,
family or
yeah.
some shit.
In the middle of the streets?
And
No, he
like
had
I'm
to
saying,
take-
like, you know how you would, like a normal human,
Yeah.
you would say, oh, I have my stuff, let me put it in the trunk of my car.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to carry it all.
Yeah.
I'm not a retard.
Yeah.
He carried it all. Like a retard. Because he had to get on a boat, and then he had to get
For
it from
3
the
days.
boat
Oh,
for
man.
3 days.
There was
And they
no,
went
and then
through
he
all
was
of
scared to
his
get
shit.
sick, so
Where's
he
he
put
going
on a
on a
mosquito net.
3-day boat ride?
To get to
He
her
wanted
house.
to get, and
That's
then
how
he would
deep
think
her
she was
house
the
is.
baddest bitch. Yo, if I'm going to Brazil, I'm going for the baddest
She was
bitch.
a,
This
like
bitch
a
was
D
crazy.
plus, I guess.
She
A
was
D
the-
plus?
How did she have internet?
This doesn't even
That's
sound
what we
worth
said the
it.
same thing.
Wait,
Fake.
so she
Sounds
went,
fake.
he went all that way for
The money doesn't seem like it's
Yeah.
worth it.
That's not worth it.
That's fake.
And then the thing
And
was
then-
like, it, oh, no, go ahead.
The retarded stuff is like he has the bug nets and things to sleep, and then they finally get there, and the thing that she wants him to go swimming, and he goes swimming. What does
Oh,
he
look
do
where she
before?
wanted him to go swimming.
In a fucking dirty lake.
It
And
was
then
like the dirtiest
he
river.
was like he's like some germaphobe or something. I don't know what the fuck is wrong.
Oh,
with
how
him.
convenient.
He puts on
They
the
put the
he
germaphobe
puts
Melvin in Brazil.
fishing
What are those
pants.
things
Yeah.
called?
That they're like the
Dungarees?
rubber things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes in the
all
water
the way
like
up
that.
to here. He goes in the water. He almost dies.
And then he goes in. So what happens if I go in
Why would
the
you
water?
go in?
What happens if I go in the water with those
suction.
pants?
With a bag on.
You're
Okay.
now in a bath.
Now when I go up the
In a
stairs,
bag, you're
what
good.
am I in? A fucking water balloon. And she was laughing at him like, you're a fool, idiot, stupid.
But that story got spicy real quick.
I don't know. Then she said that there was a murder.
Because it turns out that he was like a Mongolo, like the whole way. That he was like weird. Even her father was like, "This is what the fuck? Get him on my house! Like, get him on my house." So then, he's like, "Oh, can I stay with her or whatever?" And the parents were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Eventually, they let her go. Then, it turns out that they fought for something because she found out, or he told her. No. That's where it got good. That's where it got real good.
Oh
He
my
was trying,
God.
like, they were having fun. They were rollerblading in the middle of some fucking dirty ass park. And then he literally tells her, "I have to tell you something." And then she's like, "What?" Mind you, they're communicating through the phone because he
Oh
doesn't
yeah, because they
speak
can't
Portuguese.
speak. He can't speak Portuguese. She can't speak English. So they're fucking
exactly.
Are they Google Translate?
Google translating
The
it. Yeah.
whole
So
time.
it's fake.
Oh, and then he made her get an AIDS test and an STD test and a pregnancy
Definitely
test.
don't need to scream
the
like
fuck?
that.
Sorry, but I remember that. That shit was crazy. I would have left him.
You're gonna have fun.
Anyway, so then he ran away and then literally into the bushes, into some river where there was like dirt and dead bodies of animals and shit. Guess what the fuck happened?
Didn't he told her like he had a secret, like I have something to
Yes.
tell you, or like I'm thinking like he killed 3 people. He
Yes.
looks like a murderer. He looks
does
like a
look like a
Jeffrey
murderer.
Dahmer. And then he narrows her once away
Yes.
into the thing. The camera crew like you know how they zoom in and pan to
Yes,
catch him.
yes.
And then he's like, I don't know, like 2 other people burst out of the woods and
Yes, with machetes.
and take his
And
shit.
they robbed her.
No, they
took her
robbed.
phone.
They took her phone and they took one of the
They
cameramen.
took the cameraman. They took his camera. and they took the mic, and then they were running, and then the police come, and then they're shooting into the bushes, and she's crying on the side. It was dramatic. And my mother was like...
And he's still Naruto running up ahead.
Yes, he's gone. They couldn't find him. It was amazing.
So he's dead.
So
He's
you
not
never came back.
They found him, and she was so pissed off. She's like, "Yo, you left me
Was
to
that
die."
the secret?
This and the no, the secret was that he burned down his house for the insurance. He did it twice. He went to jail.
What the fuck?
Mind you, his girlfriend was in
Plot
it at the
twist.
time, so he didn't give a fuck about her life. I would die if a
What
motherfucker
the
did that to
fuck?
me.
I mean, you would die.
It still sounds fake.
Anyway, there's updates about it. That's why I can't wait for the next season.
So
Because
wait,
apparently
this
she
seems
takes his passport and she doesn't let him leave Brazil.
This
I was
seems
like,
real fake.
stop.
It's everything you're saying.
He
No,
runs
it's
into a bush
good.
and there's two people with machetes.
It
That
seems
seems
real
really
fake.
That's
convenient.
DR on a good day.
I
Like,
think
that's not
they're
that.
real people. They actually are in that situation.
Yes.
Is it that the producer makes shit happen?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
take his phone, and
Yes.
then she'll take his phone. I'll give you an extra whatever, and then
Yes.
she'll do it, and then it's like they make drama on it.
Yeah,
So
I think
Total
that
Drama
is.
Island,
AKA
that fucking
fake.
show.
What
Not
is that?
fake. It's
That
real to
cartoon
an
show?
extent.
Oh, I don't watch.
But it's
Cartoon
still,
Network.
if it's
That-
No,
not
but you
real,
know,
it's
like-
fake.
I know
Not,
of it, but I don't know
y'all
what
should
it is.
watch
I know
an
that they
episode.
should.
I'm never gonna watch
You
this.
sound like a snob. I don't watch Cartoon Network, actually.
Did you say that?
You said
You
that.
just said that.
Oh no! I mean like when I meant Cartoon Network, I mean like the newer stuff.
No, this was
The
no, this
daytime
isn't new.
stuff.
This is
no,
like maybe 6 years ago.
if you had that, what is it called? Total Drama Island.
yeah, that's what I'm
They
imagining.
were making
this
so
is.
many sexual innuendos.
Yes.
That shit needed to be on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take that shit out of Courage, like out next to Courage.
Do they even get cartoons like that anymore?
Oh no!
No.
You should see the Thundercats that they came out with now.
Oh, no,
Stop.
no, no, no.
Stop.
Yeah, let's talk
No.
about that.
No.
Let me show
Who
Sachi
is
the
that?
picture.
Oh, he's in a hurt.
It looks like fucking. It looks like.
You know Teen
It
Titans
looks
Go?
like
It looks like Teen Titans
It
Go.
looks
They
like
made a
Teen
movie.
Titans Go, Adventure Time, all the
Which
shit
one?
that
Adventure
look.
Adventure Time?
That I don't know. What?
Adventure Time was popping.
It's
They
funny,
were-
but then
But-
after like a certain amount, it's like
You can
there's
only
a
say so
story,
much.
and it's like, all right, nothing's.
There's a story to Adventure Time?
Yeah,
There is,
Yeah.
I think.
it's supposed to be
What
like
am
a
I talking
nuclear.
about? Adventure
like,
Time is not
Holocaust.
Flapjack. Fucking
Flapjack is
That's
Flapjack is
before
good.
that.
That was a good
Flapjack
show.
is the
That
best.
show was crazy.
Adventure
That
Time
show
is
is
the
good.
one with I'm not gonna
Finn
sing
and
the
the
song,
dog.
but that
Go
one.
sing it.
No, that's
It's
not
with
it.
Adventure. It's Adventure Time.
It is. I'm gonna go down.
That show
and
is
sing
funny
song.
because it's like when he was teaching him that he's not afraid of the water. His fucking face.
Oh yeah,
is
no, he lost
hilarious.
the shit.
That's funny. Like the beginning episodes were funny.
And it got really dark.
That's
really,
really
fast.
fucking sad.
Did anybody see the Mighty Beat? Oh, this is really
I love.
bad.
It's not.
This is
The art style is nice. It's
Is this with
fine,
the
but
swords?
all the
Nah,
other
shit.
all the other cartoons on Cartoon Network are exactly like that. It's
Oh, this
stupid.
I
one's
would
not the-
never.
And then they had
ever
another
get
one
past
of
the art
Thundercats
style.
in 2011, but then they took it off because apparently it was too anime. Give me that fucking anime.
I only recognize two.
Is Lionel? You saw it already? Seen it already?
My brother's watching.
This makes
Oh,
me
What?
are you
want.
serious?
This makes
Yes.
me want
My
I
one
wanna
brother
throw
thinks
up.
that Teen Titans Go is like the
That's-
greatest thing. I was like, let me
No,
show you
no,
some
no, no, no,
real
no.
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans had a fucking. It was
I
big.
want to see that already.
I want you to see it.
Roshane, if I remember.
Look at Steven Universe Thundercats.
I don't want to
Yes,
see
Look
that.
at
that's
it,
what
look
it
at
is.
it.
Did
Steven
you see
Universe.
they have like a sword like cartoon or whatever? Like all their swords have different magical powers. Like one's a shark and it like
Is that the one where
It's
some
really
kid with like a
stupid.
sweatband
I think so.
and then like his
Like
leg-
he'll go like this and like a bunch of sharks come out the
I
sword. It's
think
so stupid.
it's-
What?
Yeah, no, like every sword has something. So one's like a pencil, so it's literally a
It
sword
draws
like
shit.
this,
It's
and
the-
then a pencil,
It's the baby version.
and then you
of
go like
Bleach.
this, and then
Oh,
it's just
fuck.
like you can draw something or
That's
whatever.
some shit. What happened to Courage?
It's Bleach for babies.
What happened
No.
to with? Well, let's say the good parts of Courage. The Return the Slab.
Stop that.
That was scary as fuck.
That's because they only played it super late at night. It's like 12
That was
a.m. and
really
you're
bad.
sitting there like, oh my god, no, don't just
I'm gonna
return
show
it.
Courage is-
I'm gonna find Sachi the
That-
video.
that-
Reminds
those-
me of JV.
Those character designs are great.
Barracuda was so motivating.
Barracuda.
Yeah, the Barracuda in the bathtub.
I don't think I remember that.
It was a
I just know
What
that
was
there's
marathoning like last week or something that I
Wait,
told
hold
you
on.
about?
Here.
This will fuck you.
That was scary, though.
I remember this.
Because they're drawn, and then he's some 3D fucking thing whispering around in the
Yes.
background.
When it's dark
I
and
remember
you're
that.
like a
That was
child,
scary.
that shit was scary.
And then the one with the face in the basement that didn't let them out with the black eyes.
The foot had me dying.
Wait, what show came out of Courage the Cowardly Dog? Was it Billy and Mandy?
They
What's
were
it?
together, sort of.
Billy and Mandy.
Billy and
then-
Mandy.
That show. I don't think
Bosco
anything
and the
came out.
brain in the
Yeah.
jar came out of Billy and Mandy, I think.
I was surprised that the voice actors still stayed the same for Teen Titans Go. Like, why would you still
Yeah,
go with
I don't
that?
like that they use the same voice
And then they have like they break the fourth wall and then have their
I just
cartoon
don't watch
versions come and meet the characters from the show. It's very weird.
I watched it. I watched
hate
like 3 or 4
TV,
episodes of it. I was like, ha, and I was.
Well, they
like,
tried to rewrite the original
I honestly feel like-
storyline.
Since they canceled the Young Justice for it, I have nothing.
Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, it's not.
No,
There's
original
another.
one. The
There's
original
another
one was good.
You mean the good?
The
Yeah.
good one.
And then they added another
And then they
Powerpuff
added
Girl.
the black one with blue hair. And she's like tall and weird. Like weird.
You gotta be.
Was
what?
she?
Was
I
she
don't know. I'm
lesbian?
literally
Oh,
throwing
wait,
it. I don't
but-
I was
know.
like, wow, they really just went.
I wouldn't be
with it.
surprised because Steven Universe is a show about lesbians. and
It's not
stuff.
exactly about lesbians.
Yes.
Okay, there's 2 gem people. Alright, there's a diamond, right? Her name is Diamond and she has a stone. Everyone has a stone. And she's Diamond. And if Diamond and Sapphire mix together, that's sex, and they're fused into one thing. That's how you explained it to me.
That's not
And
how
it
I explained
makes-
it at all.
It makes whatever the fuck, and it's a blue and white
Why do
thing.
the cartoons have to be doing it?
And then apparently
They're
there's
not doing it.
it's Steven Universe. There's a Pearl,
Garnet.
Garnet, and then
Amethyst.
which one's the 5th one with the afro?
Garnet.
That one is made up of 2, a red one and a blue one, and apparently they're lovers or some shit.
They're friends.
Yeah, my ass, they're friends.
That's
They're
too
always
much.
holding
Why
hands.
the fuck am I
This-
gonna
yeah,
be
this is
having
too
my child
I don't
do
like
this
that.
shit?
Like I get it, but
No.
why
No.
why can't I just have courage
You know what I
screaming
was
at the
gonna
top of
ask?
his lungs?
Well, can we watch like old ass cartoons? Like that should be fun. Like remember
kind
when we
of
did that
old-ass
shit?
cartoons?
Like fucking oh
Like
my
Tom
God.
and Jerry.
Like Tom and Jerry.
When he fucking beat the shit out of him, that was fun. Like he beat him nearly to death, or he'll come out with an axe and cleave him almost.
Yeah.
I
And
like-
just shave off his butt
Remember the
hairs.
one where we died when we were fucking little? We died. We was like, oh my god.
That was.
Me and him died
That
for
was
no reason because we heard a Spanish word on those
It's
cartoons.
because he said it and he said it loud and he sounded like an actual Spanish.
Yes.
man. We were like,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Me and Jamie were dead. What was the name of that thing? At that time, it was like 10
It was
o'clock.
Daffy-
It was like text.
Daffy Duck, and then it was like he was a host, like some Spanish host.
Yes. So like, look over
And then he had a fucking accent, and then he went, whatever.
Yes!
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was my favorite. That's a good memory with Jamie.
I watched so much Daffy Duck that I actually started impersonating him.
That's weird.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Can we watch?
Can
we should
we
have
watch?
a thing.
No.
And I didn't know that there was Whoopi. Apparently, Whoopi Goldberg is in the beginning of all those things, like giving a disclaimer, like these were brief times. And his hair.
How different in my native village. Soft music.
What is this from?
I don't know. I think it was just an episode of Looney Tunes.
But it's gotta be satire or something.
Playing their
It probably is.
And then there was Cucaracha. Cucaracha. So run,
Did you see
so firm,
the thing about the voice
so
actor
fast,
for
so
Bugs and Donald?
gentle.
How he's like the most amazing voice actor like
Oh, yeah,
ever.
that he can
A
do.
little gypsy
a-
love song.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Listen.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Why is
But
he screaming?
cucaracha.
Like that's the best shit.
Was that the same reaction all those years ago?
No, it was worse.
Because I think
We
we
were
were eating,
dying.
and then
Really scream that out there.
imagine that, like you didn't even suspect it when it fucking
Yeah.
happened.
You're mid chew and you're like,
That's
oh.
fucking crazy.
It was
great.
that the guy who does Daffy's voice is good because he does a Bugs Bunny impression.
Well,
doing-
he does the voice of both of them.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was that he's so good that he can do Daffy impersonating Bugs and Bugs impersonating Daffy.
And it'll sound different.
And it'll sound different.
And he
That's
does
impressive.
both
of
the
them.
original voices, and he can do each character
Oh, that's
impersonating the
great.
other.
Put them
fucking
together?
good. Yeah.
That's
That's
So
like a
not-
really
Yeah.
impressive talent,
Yeah.
actually.
And then I think there was a Porky Pig. What was it? Just some curse.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said-
yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah, yes, I showed you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What
That's
was this
funny.
shit?
He said, son of a, and you thought I was going to say son of a bitch. And, he said bitch, and you're like,
They said bitch in a commercial the other day, and I was like, we're really
No,
not.
bitch is all over the place now.
That's not good.
It's just
Can
bitch,
we
though.
get-
You can't go any further with anything else.
Female
oh, it's a
dogs.
plane. I thought there was a fucking tornado.
And dead.
What is that shit where they used to
The
A
fucking-
siren?
the
A
siren.
tornado siren?
There are no
Do
more
we have
curses.
that around here?
There's one by my house, actually.
That's weird.
What?
Like, in East Rutherford, they have, like, a siren
I don't
that
want
they
that.
test randomly.
That's the Silent
That
Hill
shit's
thing. I
scary.
don't want that.
You don't want it.
I don't want that. That's
Yes!
scary.
It's supposed to be, like, because we do get tornado watches, and
It
they
sounds like
send
a
it
dog
out.
screaming at night.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
Dogs are great.
It's not pleasant.
There is no more curse words.
You're
We used to say
extra
bitch,
ass. He
huh?
ran away from a dog the other day, and I was looking at him like, I hate you. It's this little dog. He didn't even notice it. Had I not said anything, whatever, I was like, Crystal, look. And then he was like, hell no. And walked. Mind you, he was walking like as fast as the
French
person with the
bulldog?
dog. A little fucking scruffy little dog. It was like a little baby random. It
Little
wasn't
baby
I
random.
need some
I love
context,
that.
depending on what kind of baby it is.
It looks like a scruffy dog. Like, you know when they show like a mutt on TV that it's just like a wiry, like,
I saw a dog in a raincoat today.
oh no,
Oh
what
my
kind?
I don't know. It was in a raincoat.
Was it
Yeah, I see a
little?
dog in a raincoat. That
Was
just
it big?
pushes me to
Yeah.
get water and throw it.
What?
Dogs like water.
He probably
Exactly,
would
so
like
you'd
it.
be doing him a favor. And then he would shake it all off on you.
Yeah.
And he'd just be like,
My
damn,
dog
this
doesn't
isn't
like
where
the, my dog doesn't want to go outside.
My dog doesn't want to do anything.
It's too damn scary.
Well, y'all were out there thinking that y'all were gonna die in that storm. I'm out here dealing with people. Is it raining outside? I'm like, you fucking fuck. I hope you die.
It was
Fucking-
literally yellow. The sky was
I
fucking
missed
bright
Yeah, at
all
like
this.
8.
yellow. I was
At
like,
8
Y'all
what?
should have told
Because
me.
that's what happens when it snows too.
Oh,
It's
I
just
missed
like
every
the
fucking
sky gets
fun
up.
thing. I was
I
legit
think it's
hoping.
the lights reflecting off the clouds.
That
whatever
makes
it was, it
sense.
would have been popping because I
Because
missed
I'm
it all.
over here, it's like bright and sunny, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's nighttime. I was like, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
I look, and it's white, and then it's black, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And then there's tornadoes and shit. A tree fell, I think, on
Yeah.
That was good
house
timing
over
for
there.
your video.
As soon
Oh,
as
yeah,
I
your
saw
thing
it
got
in the
whipped.
in the distance, I stood out there until it hit me. I was like, I'm gonna stay out here and watch this. It was great.
Yeah,
I had like 10 minutes of video. on
that
my
one
phone.
video,
And
though.
then it fucking, oh.
I just
the
happened to
sky.
get the tree across the street falling into some person's house.
That was-
Nice.
That was good. You didn't see that? He's
It's
legit
amazing.
panning, and then all of a sudden you see something just go, and he's like, oh.
Yep.
I don't
never-
understand these trees are fucking weak.
Thank you. I've never seen any of this shit until we moved to Jersey. When I'm moving here, I've been
Because the
spending
city has no
40,000.
trees.
That's
That's
bullshit.
fucking
That's
park
a
right
fucking
behind
lie.
our
Exactly.
house.
We live in
It's
a park.
because
in the water.
they're fake man-made trees.
That's a lie.
I wish.
A tree grows in Brooklyn.
The entire Central Park is man-made,
That's Central Park. That's not our park.
but so they do all the other things too.
No, they don't. That's a
It
lie.
was
They-
all practice for Central Park.
Be quiet. Be the hell quiet.
I don't know why that they always fall, though. It's literally, why is it that there's a fear when it rains?
It's
Yeah.
just different trees, probably.
It
Too much
depends
water.
on what it is.
Huh?
If it's an older tree or if it's a dying tree.
Every
Whatever.
fucking tree in this fucking
They
neighborhood
didn't-
falls.
they-
Every fucking tree.
They don't learn
Well,
from,
You guys don't know how to take
what's
care
the
of
name?
your trees.
Katrina? I said Katrina.
Every
Not
no.
Katrina.
Irene?
Irene.
One of them.
Sandy.
The worst.
The-
One of those
No,
dumb
no,
sluts.
Sandy is
Yeah.
the bitch. That one was the
It was
bitch.
a bitch.
That's the one where we had to fucking migrate looking like assholes.
Migrate.
Remember we had to go from
Yeah,
family
because
to family,
yeah,
trying to
because
charge phones.
because we go to our grandma's house. Then we
This is the
heard
one
that
like
there's
6-7 years ago, right?
Yeah, when we had just
Yeah.
really moved here.
we go there to charge our phones, and I'm over here dying because you know me. I
How
can't
did we
stay off
spend
the
it over
internet.
here, Jamie? How did we spend it over here?
I was staring at the wall for 4
and
days.
we were legit scared that he was gonna kill us or himself.
I
Because we
was-
had the fireplace on. Everybody's by the fireplace. I remember laying down, looking over. This motherfucker's rocking
It's
in the
weird.
corner.
What
I
else
was
am
like,
I
what the
gonna
hell?
fucking do?
Are you serious?
In the
what else
dark,
am I
too.
gonna do?
But you're reading.
He was rocking as fast as he could.
You could like play a board game or some cards. Or
I'm not
something.
talking to fucking
He didn't want to talk to
anyone.
none of us. We were being stupid and
It's
talking.
weird that you guys didn't have power because my grandparents had power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Down.
but we didn't have. Remember that it was like the fucking house right behind
Oh, no,
here
no,
had
no.
power, and we didn't.
Oh, yeah, that was some shit,
Yeah, it
Sandy.
was like this from that block street had power.
Yeah.
And we
Everything
just
from
happened to be
over
the
there,
beginning.
skip that block, had power, and then this whole street didn't
Why
have
didn't
power.
you just go to my grandma's house?
I don't fucking know where she
Jamie
Knock on
went in
every
there.
door.
I just want that.
Shit,
You
that was
got a grandbaby named Christian.
Have you seen this man?
Oh, imagine her saying yes, and then Jimmy being excuse me.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit outside with an extension cord.
I just need to steal your
Where
power.
can I plug this?
Oh,
Anyone?
Anyone? When you feed it through the door, like
Some people did have. I feel like they did. Like they would have an extension cord and put it outside and say "free energy, guys." Like fuck you. I'm not gonna sit outside your fucking
What? That
house.
sounds really weird.
After the fact, I was looking through the 4 days of non-information because you know
Your
the
memes?
world spins when you're still frozen in time.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, they're like over here
Frozen
showing.
in time.
They're
It
over
sounds like
here.
this was really traumatic for you.
it was bad.
Every time it fucking rains, I'm over here watching there be no power. If there's
Well,
no power, I'm gonna kill
Good
myself.
thing you have that guy.
Yeah,
now.
but that doesn't help me with the internet. Well, apparently, if your power goes out, you still have a modem work. If your modem still works, you still have a internet, so you can still use that. But I don't have that.
You
Get one.
I
Does
should
it have a
get
Surface tablet?
That is
is not a laptop. That is a tablet. I can't use.
That's
Chrome.
Windows based.
That was a good one.
Hello, yes,
That's
I
like-
have Windows 8.1 tablet edition. I can't get Chrome. I can't download apps. I have to go to the Windows Store and
That's
I'm not about to do
correct.
that.
That's correct.
Internet Explorer.
Why don't you just get a generator?
What?
Yeah.
For
Just get a
here?
generator. Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
yeah,
looking
it's
into
true.
getting that shit, but I was like, what the fuck?
Expensive.
What the fuck is this? Are we in DR? Like,
Why
are
not
we the
just
rich people in DR that this is what we need?
I feel like
I
that's
hate it.
good, but then also it's like you're tempting me. Like
I have a
There's-
generator.
there's a generator, but it's like
amazing.
I can't do anything with this.
Yeah, you can.
I
Yeah.
can turn on a light. I don't need
No,
a
you
light.
can turn on like
You
your
can put on like
house.
certain parts of the house,
Need-
Javian.
I need
like your entire
internet.
house,
I
mostly.
need internet.
Hey,
I don't need
You have
He's
fucking
crazy.
bitch.
Y'all
just
don't
use
know
your
about
fucking
him.
data.
Oh well, yeah.
Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
nah.
I'm sitting here like, why are you
I
struggling
have
so hard?
no. I have batteries now to charge my phone and whatnot.
Oh, okay, good. I'm
So
glad you're
it's
not
technically
reading
saved
in the
itself.
corner.
How much
I
batteries
was
do you
so
have?
fucking mad.
In the fear of being in the dark or whatever, right?
I'm
How
not
much
afraid of being in
batteries-
the dark.
As in technology wise.
Oh,
How much batteries do you have for your phone? Like how much charged up portable batteries
have
do you have
one.
hidden? Oh, okay.
That's not enough.
I used
What
to
are you
have.
doing?
I used to have a lot, but
swappable batteries.
It's okay.
oh wait, no,
Gotta
because
do that.
Samsung wants
Trust
It's
to.
me,
alright,
When I
it's
gave
okay.
you my battery, I felt the same way.
Samsung wants to enclose this in fucking glass. I can't change the battery, so I have
Where
to
do you-
buy external power battery.
I
thingy.
can't wait to change
I have
this
4
phone,
of those.
which is gonna be like in 2020 because I have to pay $630.
Shit, I'm telling you, you should have just cut
Why
it and
did
got
you
a
do
whole new
that?
I don't
thing.
know why you didn't
Long
do that.
story
Wait,
short,
first of all, why do you
long-
need a new phone?
Long story
Huh?
short.
Why
Tell
do
him
you
the
need a
long
new
story
phone?
short.
Long story short, because we're talking about phones, and then
Well, he put the story in the.
but they don't know.
Oh yeah, they.
Tell the people.
Long story
Long
short.
story short, never get your phone at a third-rate place
From a friend.
From a-
Okay.
from a so-called friend that called you fake.
Damn.
Drop that mic.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
But your phone's not old.
it's not. But they say I have it for 2 years. But that's another.
Oh, so if I say, "Hey,
This
your
is a long
computer's
story
old,"
short.
you're gonna feel a type of way and say, "I have to get it better."
Yeah, so when like the S10 and the G8s come out,
I still be paying off this phone.
you're with phones like I am with computers.
Yeah.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Because I'll update it every other week, but with him, he updates his phone every other week,
Yeah.
or has two phones.
I
You have two
feel-
phones.
I don't know why you have to do so much drugs.
Yes,
Why you
4
have two
phones.
phones?
I have
Oh yeah, because when I read it, he
Why?
was like, "I have this, and I also have my S whatever, and
so
then
he has,
my G
he has
whatever."
he has this phone, his wife's phone, his old phone
Apparently-
that he broke, and a magic
Why are you
invisible phone that he
Still
was
paying
paying
off
for.
these things.
Apparently,
They gave you the money back, right?
He edited.
All the
I-
money from the past like months.
So why don't
Like
they
all
use that
of
money
it?
to pay off the phone?
Here's what they did. Instead of like giving me back the money in cash, what they did was, hey, we're gonna put this in your future bills.
Yeah, but,
No, but
why don't they just pay the fucking phone off? from
What if
that?
you don't? What if
Wait,
you
so
don't
are
waste
you
that
not
much
paying
money?
I'm
bills
not
for a
paying
while?
bills the
I
phone
wouldn't-
bill for the next 2 months.
No,
pretty
no,
good.
I don't like that.
I mean, it's
Is
better
the
than-
ghost phone going?
Because how do you know? Like,
The ghost
I
phone's
don't
gone.
know.
The
I would
ghost
re-
phone's gone and the G5 is gone.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't like that stuff being on autopilot. I'd like to be on top.
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
Yeah,
why I
because then
never-
you have to really be on that. Do they?
Because
The
they can
only
be like,
reason it
"Oh,
was on
2
autopilot
months," and
is
then
I
it's
get an
really
extra
like 2.5
percentage off.
weeks.
Yeah. That's why I was telling him. I was like, that's why I don't
I
have
took
any
it
of
off,
my
by the
bills
way.
on autopay.
Mm-mm.
I
would
took
rather
it off auto pay. It's not on there.
Don't autopay. Don't ever do
I
that.
have
It was
to
so
take mine
annoying.
pay
It's
it.
like-
Just remember to do it.
Quick.
I'll never-
What's the name of that shit? Quick credit
Wait.
score trick. Pay the minimum.
It's just-
Not the minimum.
Isn't it the minimum?
No.
No, boy. You
That's the
gotta
opposite
pay,
of what you should
that's
do.
the opposite of what you gotta do.
You pay over, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay over.
You should at least do minimum plus the interest at least.
There you go.
That's the real.
That's what I
minimum.
was meant to say.
I hate you. You're gonna badass back.
Yes, you told me to do it.
I don't
Yeah.
understand why the fuck high school can't teach you
I don't know
about
either.
Life.
life. They don't
They
teach
are
you how
now.
to pay bills. They
They
don't teach you how to
teach
do
you-
credit.
You
They
know
don't
what?
teach you
No,
how
they
to
teach
do
you
Yeah,
how to
they
do
should
that
have
shit-
deodorant on.
That doesn't help me.
Now they're doing it.
College doesn't do that either.
That
No.
doesn't help
They
me. Like, I
started
graduated
doing
already.
What was it? Fucking, what is it after you...
I had to learn life.
Yeah. Go.
When
on.
I
in
took
my life.
college.
How
I
do
took
you-
college
Financial
this way.
literacy?
What do you mean?
12th grade.
Yeah.
We had...
No. College is 13. Technically 13.
13.
14,
Well, I mean
15.
12.
And 16.
We had
going up.
government class. I don't know.
Government class.
I
Yeah.
don't
What
know
is
what
that?
the fuck that is.
You mean
It's
Mhm.
college prep classes?
What did you learn?
No.
It's not.
Government
It's
class.
just
Government
government.
class.
It's like literally just history, but about the government.
Yeah.
It's
What?
So they were
stupid.
I
prepping
wasn't
you to
AP in that
be.
class. That class was fun.
So that's for.
That class was fucking stupid,
That's
and
I
then
liked
they
it.
That's for politicians.
then they make you fucking do. What
Mock
is it?
those mock things. Yes.
No, I don't think. If
Mock
I,
trials?
I would have
Not a
fucking
trial.
called
Like
that.
they would make you run
They
for
make
whatever
you-
the
I
fuck.
was about to say, if I
Mock
go to my trial, I'm
elections.
going to jail.
They.
No,
Just like
Damn,
real life.
stop.
It's
That
like
was
real
the
life.
class that made you do What is it fucking called?
I don't know.
I
was
just
there.
learned that
Ask
stuff
her.
in
Were you public service? What
public
is it?
speaking.
No, not public speaking.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
When you do something bad as a kid, you don't
Community
go to
service.
that.
Why did
Community
they make
service.
you do that?
I don't fucking know
Which
because
school
you need
did you
enough
go to?
hours.
Listen, because you're in the city.
Oh,
And then-
wait a minute. Did I have to do that shit too? I think I did. And I don't
Everyone
remember
had
what
to
I did.
do it.
Yes.
Everyone had to do it except for the fucking girls that were doing nurses class because they already were interning at that time.
I don't even want to say what classes
You're
I
in the
had.
city and you expect bad things.
What
I
did
just
I do?
learned all that
Shut
stuff
up,
in the
Roshane.
regular history class.
Nope, this no,
That's what I
apparently
did.
needed a fucking
I mean,
course.
I had financial literacy where they taught you how to like open your credit, like make your credit
No,
good.
they should
and
teach
shit
you how
like
to
that.
do your fucking taxes. and
I
all
do.
that.
They should teach you how to buy property.
And
They taught you how to
They
do all
need
of
you to
that
literally-
in my class.
in home ec, fuck the
I mean, I
cooking. You
remember
can do
now.
that by
I
yourself.
wanted that class. I'm sorry, not for nothing, but can I just say I wanted to have the baby so I
There
could have a
was
fake husband,
the
and then I could be like, get the baby. I wanted it
What?
so. It was the only way that a boy was gonna talk to me in high school.
Oh my
So I was like,
God.
get him to be my boyfriend. I wanted it so
You're the
bad.
worst.
The babies were
I
so
wanted
annoying.
it so bad.
You're such a
You were one of the
loser.
higher
I don't
ups
give
in
a
high
shit.
school.
Wait, did
What's
you-
In
that?
high school, but not okay. In
We're
the
talking
beginning.
about high school.
But I'm talking about in the
Oh,
beginning.
Loser,
freshman.
you're a loser.
No, in I came in the progression. I was top tier,
You,
but
because
in
you
the
fucking
beginning,
Was it like
fucking
flower sex or
Tempest,
was it like
and
actual
Tempest was
baby
the fucking one.
what?
Because you met friends with Tempest, and Tempest is a.
It
I
wasn't
don't
really
understand how you can
Tempest.
be so boring, but so
So fun.
fired up. I don't understand.
That's my
it.
best friend. Yes, she's so fucking
She's
boring.
so bland, but then I guess when you're not looking, she's dancing, and then you turn back and she's not doing
And the
it.
titties out.
She's baby
like,
Groot.
"Bitch,
She's
what
baby
you doing?"
Groot.
She must be fucked.
No, but Tempest wasn't the root of that. I think it was because I was literally like the middle of all the worlds. Like I had all the Spanish friends, I had all the black
Oh, yeah,
friends, and then I would make them meet in the middle, and then I would be the bridge.
What about the white people?
The white people we didn't fuck
They
with
weren't no
too
white
much.
people. They were Russian.
Yeah, they
There's,
were
like-
Russian and Polish motherfuckers.
So
that
the
were always trying to
mafia.
fight
Those
us.
aren't the best white people.
They
No,
were-
exactly. They were mean.
They were mafia.
They always wore
Okay.
their Pumas, and they always
Yeah.
had bottles of water, which was not fucking water.
It wasn't water. They were always drinking. They were always drinking in class.
Well, Russians, they only drink vodka ever. So.
They were
Can
mean.
you repeat?
I don't
I didn't
understand
hear what
why.
you said.
And it's like,
Okay,
which
I
one
don't
of you
know
is
how many
it?
Martins were in love with fucking the bitches sitting next to me. I'm like, I'm not passing your notes. Leave me
Not
alone.
passing your nose.
Pass your own damn
You
note.
can keep going.
You slut. What?
You say you slut?
What?
Yeah.
I was not a slut. I'm saying I would no. Okay, put it this way. Even when it
That
came
was
to
mad
passing
quick.
notes and things, I would look at me clutching my shit like, oh my god, no,
I'm
no,
not a slut. What?
no. Actually, it wasn't that stupid ass government class that everybody was. Did you remember? Oh, random. This is getting off topic.
No, this is
Anyway.
keep going.
Anyway.
What was it
We're-
anyway? I don't
Huh?
even know
We were,
at.
What
we
was
were,
the-
We were
we were
talking about the classes in school that would
and
have
before
been
that, we got
important.
there
Taxes.
from that, and then
Credit
from before that was
Energy,
rich
the
His
power.
phone.
and then the storm and the
What
phone.
the fuck? How do we get
But
there?
this is a good thing to do.
ADHD. Woo!
But why don't they teach you shit that you needed? Like, I definitely didn't need
So you don't know, so that they can
They're
fuck
starting
you
it
when
now,
you
like
grow
I'm
up.
saying.
I'm not
that's
gonna lie. I
fucking
learned
ridiculous.
one good thing from high school.
What?
I learned how to cook. That's
How
the only
did you
thing.
even learn that?
Because I went to
Oh,
the
man.
school that's across from the cemetery out here.
Which
Oh,
Oh,
could
the one over.
Which could have been a
Really?
lovely arcade area if there were no.
Shut up!
Right back to the beginning.
More arcades, less dead people,
No.
please.
I was thinking the other day. Actually, my little brother asked me. He's
Fucking
like,
throw
"Do
me
you
in a
want to
car."
get fucking buried? Do you want to get cremated?" I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "Tell me right now." I was like, "I don't know. Let me think." And I was like, "I think I'm gonna get cremated." But then I was like, "No, I don't want that." But then I was like, to spend all this money to put me in the
What is
floor.
Why do I want to be fucking turning into moldy bread in the ground? To then
burn
for the
up?
earth to just
You
push
Yeah,
me
but
up.
first of all, you
I
don't
want to
care.
feed the earth, though.
You
Fuck
all
the
could be
earth.
made into
You're not feeding
future
my
video
ashes.
game shit.
What?
I said you all could be made into future video game
You
shit.
can feed the earth as
Oh.
ashes.
Yeah.
Not
You're
really.
wasting space in the ground.
I agree with that. I want them. If you dump me, put me in a little ball and put me like at the bulb
Put
of
me
a
in the
tree.
little ball.
Yeah, put me in like the bulb of a tree, so then I can feed that tree.
The
forever.
pod thing?
And
Just
then
like
come
that-
get your granny,
That
like
stupid
that.
fucking
It's the pod thing.
Facebook meme thing, like, oh, she's dead, but she's feeding the earth. Oh,
But
I
that's
love
what I
her
want.
As long as
grandma.
you don't become a vibrator, you'll be fine.
That is the
Ooh.
worst. Why do people do such horrible things? Like, what are you doing?
Alright, so
People be doing.
Yeah,
Maybe-
Roshane, why are you
maybe
learning to
it's
cook
in the
across the
vagina.
street from the cemetery,
Maybe
Roshane?
it's
Why?
a vibrator.
Why do you
because
know how to cook?
I was
Your
going to
dead
two
ashes.
schools. I was going to Hackensack
Ah,
High School. And I was going to
dildo
that school.
bits.
Why?
I mean, that's how I got in Columbia. I didn't get in Columbia for fucking Hackensack High School. They can teach you anything
I don't
there.
understand how people say that. Oh my god, Hackensack High School is so bad, and you go there, and I'm like, this is what y'all think is bad. You would not last a
Man.
minute out there. You wouldn't last not 1 second.
I don't deny this.
Why do you? Why?
Well, I mean,
don't
if this one made it, how bad could it be?
Oh, me? You know how much I used to get picked on?
Everyone gets picked on.
No, but not like that. Like, I would literally be in the corner minding my business, and of course somebody would be like, "You're gonna be her girlfriend," and I'd be like, "But what did I do?"
Why is
Wait,
that?
what?
Where's Sue's
I got
girlfriend?
physically attacked.
That's what I mean.
People were fucking flying at me with scissors.
Nobody ever hit me because that shit would have been over. Actually, my best friend smacked me. Remember Patricia? My best friend smacked me one day when I went to school, and I was feeling myself that day. I was like, what, 6th grade? And I came in, and then she was like, "You did your hair?" And I was like, "Are you out of your mind?" I hit it right back. And then I told her mom, I was like, "That bitch hit me. Figure it out." I got my first pimple and she popped it.
This
Ran
doesn't
with
sound.
it.
Let's
I'm
move.
sorry,
Let's change
Reddit.
topics. Let's
You
change
look so
topics.
dumb.
Alright, so before we change topic, we were talking about the whole cremated or whatever, right?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, my aunt, it's gonna get, like, morbid before it gets better. So,
Nice.
my aunt died last year. So, one of her things that she wanted me to do was she wanted to cut a limb off herself,
That's gross.
have it cremated,
Gross.
add it to paint,
Gross.
and draw something
Still
and
gross.
have it on my wall.
That's
On your
I mean,
On
it's
my wall.
a little weird.
That's not a little weird.
That's pretty
I
weird.
know people
But
that
she
have-
said,
I was
She
trying to
said
be
she
nice,
want-
damn it.
That's the voodoo right there. That's
That's
the
some-
voodoo right there.
that's
What
that
color
bullshit.
is
What
that?
else could it be?
All
That's
she-
black
all she
magic
want-
right there.
That
What
would
she
be
wanted to
kinda
do
scary.
was have a piece of her
She's
with me
gonna
at all
haunt you.
times.
What
That's
are you
God,
doing?
that's-
Did you have a
but that's-
painting?
Did you do
Were
it?
you not paying attention
did.
that whole time?
Did
I
you
heard
do it
painting.
though?
I don't know the first thing that she said. That he
I
said.
have
Cut a
a-
limb off.
I have
Oh.
she cut a limb off, cremated it, put it in paint, and I painted a drawing of her son
But
on the
that's
wall.
kind of weird as long as you draw.
What was that?
It was her thing to
Cut a
keep
limb
the-
off.
I mean, the cutting the limb off was a little weird.
But
Like if you're
there
like
are
cremate
some people
shit.
that do like they do like the first digit of somebody's bone and they take it, clean it, and then you have it like in a little thing.
I was
You
gonna
keep it
tell
in
you,
your
yeah,
wall.
It was just
yeah,
a- it was just a
you-
finger.
yes.
You cut off the middle
Yeah.
finger?
It's a finger.
Yeah.
It's just a pinky finger.
That's not a limb.
Well,
I'm
she-
thinking you
she-
cut off an arm.
She
and,
said
like,
she wanted the entire arm, but
That's
we
a
weren't-
lot of-
That's
we
a
weren't
lot
gonna-
of powder.
how
weren't
big
gonna
of
go
a
there.
how big of a
We
painting
weren't gonna
were
go
you
there.
A
gonna
We
do?
mural.
we got the finger.
Just paint the outside of your building.
It's 8 by 10. We just got the finger.
Wait, so you have this?
It's on your wall.
It's on my wall.
So you're protected
On the
from-
wall,
Why
it's
didn't
like
you show it?
on the
So-
wall or hung up on
No,
the wall.
it's a
Is it in
painting
the
on
frame?
the wall.
Oh,
Is it-
but then if you
directly
move,
on the wall.
No.
that's what I'm saying. Is it like the
Oh,
wall?
No,
so we need to
it's-
know this.
It's a drawing that's in a frame.
Yeah,
that's
that's
on
what
the
I meant.
wall.
I was
But
about to say.
So it's like a Dreamcatcher type scenario where his house is not protected
I have
from
a
the
jillion
evil
of
voodoo
those.
spirits because
protected.
First of all, I knew nothing about voodoo.
Uh-huh.
I don't know nothing about that Haitian magic nonsense. I'm not about that life.
Because
Sounds like you're about that life.
That's what it sounds like.
'Cause
You're
I
painting.
am-
You're
I am-
making paintings out of dead people.
that
I'm
sounds.
from Jamaica.
Can I ask you a question and
Just
really,
saying.
honesty, please be honest.
Honestly,
Do you know how to do any of that?
No,
I know 2 things to do. 3 things to
He
do.
didn't even know what voodoo dolls were made of.
Really?
I don't know about any of that. But I'm just saying, like, I know other things. But do you know, okay, what I mean is, do you know how to do, like, not a spell, I don't want to say it like that, but if you wanted to do, like,
He knows how
A
to
hex?
rip the head off a chicken.
do you know how to do that?
Can you do it with your teeth?
Be for real.
Alright, so in
Don't
Jamaica,
I know that they
we
do
have
that.
we have our own like hen house or so.
Yep, yep.
Whatever we cook, we breed it, we
Yeah,
kill it.
very good.
So I do know how to cut the head of a chicken.
Yeah,
You know how to
see?
cut it or twist?
I didn't
I
even.
know the cut. I
He knows
basically cut the head off, or I can twist it off. It doesn't matter.
Did
See,
you
I
cut
didn't
the
even
head
know.
off,
I didn't even know that
pluck
was
it.
true. I just said it, and it was right.
Just took a shot, you got it.
Whatever. We have an entire chicken coop, right? We have one cock, a
Uh-huh.
bunch of hens.
Yep.
He fucks all the hens.
That's how that works.
Get the eggs. Some of them, we take the eggs before they're hatched. Obviously, that's how we get
Yep.
the egg. Or,
That's how
but
it's
anyway,
yeah.
whenever you're ready to cook something, we cut the chicken's head off, we pluck the feathers, clean the body, and we treat like
How
that.
many chickens have you murdered?
How much chickens have I personally murdered?
Yes. And how old were you when you were murdering chickens? How
I
old did the psychosis start?
I started cooking around 7 years old.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, cooking is how you call it.
There's no meth. There's no voodoo or meth cooking going
There's
on.
no meth? We took another. We took another out there.
I-
The life
I-
of an animal.
All those chickens are gonna meet you at the end of your
Yep, at the
days
end
of
of
life.
the road.
That's
You'll
gonna be
never
your
meet
hell.
me at the end of the road. You know why?
Why?
Because they're chicken.
Because
Yeah,
they're-
And now they don't have
Shut the fuck up.
Get it.
That's your hell. It's just an endless cycle of headless chickens.
Yeah.
Screaming at
You ever,
you.
like,
With
so
no
when you
head.
cut
With
when
no
you cut
head.
a chicken's head off, it will jump up and you will continue going.
I don't want
For
that.
Yeah, that's that
Unless
thing where
they-
like
unless they
people
hold it
snap
down.
the heads off and the head's still moving over here and
That's
And they
the
turn around.
that thing where they
They
cut
were-
it. They
that's
cut
the
it.
chicken. That's there's
They
it's
cut it
different.
off, and then I think the brainstem was still on it, and it was apparently still alive for
Yeah.
like a
Oh my
week. And it was like
God.
an esophagus with just an esophagus, and they would drip
That's
shit in its mouth
terrible.
to eat it. I mean, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah, it is terrible. Yeah.
What do you mean that's
What do you mean that's terrible?
Never mind. I mean, it's
Where
like
were
an
you?
experiment.
My first
That doesn't
pet
make it any less
was
terrible.
a parrot. How I
You
got
killed the
that.
fucking
How did
parrot.
What's wrong with
No,
you?
he
Whoa.
changed. Well, listen to
Whoa.
the story.
How did that one die?
My first pet was a parrot.
Yep.
Named,
Huh?
named.
I never knew.
Oh, shoot.
What does it look like?
I just call it
So
parrot.
Caribbean.
What does it
boring.
look
My
like?
parrot.
It was just he just
So
got it. It was
basically,
flying around.
It was in a
Just
it was in a tree.
What fucking color was this bird?
It was green. It's a parrot. It's
Okay.
green with like yellow.
They're
Wait,
fucking
was it
different
tropical
colors?
ass
Was
birds.
it a large?
I wouldn't
How
say.
big was this parrot? Was it an actual parrot or was it like a parakeet?
Can we
That's
stop?
a parrot.
That's a fucking parrot.
And it was your
I
pet.
mean, it was my pet.
That's forearm
It was,
size.
it was in the it was in
Yeah.
a tree. I had a slingshot.
Oh my god.
I slingshotted out the tree.
You date rape.
How old are you?
Yeah.
9.
What's wrong with you?
This is where the murderers. This is the backstory.
This explains a lot.
Shit, please don't kill us. And
Us?
Keisha.
Wow, I'm pretty sure we're safe. Keisha's the one.
Yeah, on some,
Yeah.
on some real, I was Usopp with a slingshot. I was pretty damn good.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I shot it out the tree. It fell.
We
I went
are-
over there.
Apparently it didn't die because you caught it.
It didn't die.
You catch that shit?
He was trying to run around, but like I hit his wing.
Broke his wing.
He couldn't fly away.
that means it's a dead bird.
So like whoosh it.
Oh my god.
You did what?
I took a net and right over his head.
Because
I
that's
picked
just
it up.
available.
He had a
Yeah,
hand
he
in
just
there,
has
right?
Not a pillowcase,
I
just a
cut his
net.
wing. I cut both his wings.
There's a
You
joke
mean
in
the
there.
feathers?
The feathers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not
Not-
the wings.
not-
You
the
might
entire
want to
wing.
explain that.
Not the entire wing, but
Wait,
I
why
cut
did
the
you
wing.
cut the feathers?
I
So
cut
they don't
the
fly
feathers.
away.
Because they're the feathers that are over
You clipped
here
its
don't
wings.
grow
I
back.
clipped his wings.
Okay.
yeah. So I clipped it pretty high. So
You clipped it high.
every
cut
But
it
it was
off.
already broken. How was it going to fly away?
It could
yeah,
heal.
he's gonna heal.
But what if
It
it
wasn't
heals
gonna heal
wrong?
right, yeah.
He's gonna. It doesn't matter. He's gonna heal in my cage. 'cause I
Roshane
kept
was
it.
like,
My
I'm going to make
kid.
sure that you're not going to
You just looked around. I like that bird. Mine.
Did you have a cage for it, or you just said, "Yeah, that's
We had
one"?
another bird, but we don't talk about that.
Did
No,
you?
my uncle had a bird.
See,
Yeah.
there you
Oh, I was
go.
about to say.
How did that one die?
So here's the reason I don't like cats.
Oh god.
It
My
kills
family
the
had a
cat.
cat, and I opened the thing to open the cage to feed the bird
Because it can't
Obviously,
fly.
It's
'cause
not
it
gonna
broke
fly
its
away
fucking
anywhere.
wing.
So I open the cage. I walk over to get the feeding. When I turn back around, the
You
cat.
left the cage open.
Yes,
It's your
the
fault.
cat had half the bird in his mouth.
So what I'm hearing is you're the reason why
Wait
you
a
hate
minute,
cats.
that bird that was this big?
The
How big was that
previous bird.
cat?
The previous bird.
What's the previous? How big was the previous bird? Like this big?
Like, so
It's
this
small.
big?
It's like a. It's a decent size cage. Say the bird was this big, like I said, right? The cage was.
Okay, so wait.
I need to know how big this cat was.
Let me work through
Is
this.
this a
Let
lynx?
me work through this, right? Alright, so you hate cats because
The cat ate my
it
bird.
ate your bird that you liked.
Yes.
And it was your
Because
fault.
you like birds. And
Yes.
so then you liked another bird, so you decided to shoot it with a slingshot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense.
You,
So do you hurt
you
all things you love?
upgraded them.
Yep, you upgraded.
You upgraded.
Yes.
So
I went
you've
from
been
a
this way
parakeet
forever.
to a parrot.
Are the rats in Jamaica big?
Are there rats in
I
Jamaica?
have
big?
never seen
It's
a
a
rat.
good question.
Are there rats in
Really?
Jamaica?
I have never seen a rat until I came to America.
They probably don't exist.
Were
'cause the
they
fucking
bigger than
burst
your
into flame.
expectations?
Yeah.
That's
The
not
big
true.
neck-
They have
I
them in
mean,
the
I've
yard.
seen.
But at least there's water.
I've never seen a rat outside outside of TV until I came to America.
Outside of that.
Y'all
Did it
have
meet your
rats in Jamaica?
expectations?
Huh? I mean, I
Well, he
never
didn't
seen
live
one.
in like a city.
I live in a mountain.
You would still think that they have rats.
There's no
Do
rats.
they have bunnies?
They
Rats?
have rats.
Rats are mostly in cities.
I live in the
But
dead
they're
of
not
the
really
country.
rats. I forgot
So
what
what
the
was
word
your
The rats.
It's
what
a-
was
it's a
your
really big-
animal of that area then?
The animal of that
It was a
area.
fucking bird, right?
Clearly.
Birds.
I don't know
Birds
why.
and fish. Because I was in like.
The two things that have the biggest area to live in,
I
and
know,
you
I
just
think you
seclude them in
shouldn't
a
even keep
cage.
them.
Yeah.
You
Your
killed.
heart was
You're
a
the
big-
reason
it
why
was a
that
big
bird
cage.
died.
It was
All
a big
right.
cage.
If your cage isn't the size of a house,
Of a
then it's
house,
not
exactly.
big.
Then you, and then that's even
Cage.
still to me, that's selfish as fuck. Like you better let him go,
The embodiment of freedom is in the cage.
right? Like he got wings, and you.
The
over
funny
here-
thing about that,
That
you
thing
know
probably
how
hated
you
the
know
hell
how
out of you.
here dogs are like inside your house.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, it's the opposite. The
Yeah,
dogs
I
are
was gonna say
outside.
that the
That's
other
me.
day.
Dogs are
Yeah,
outside.
it is.
I
true.
No
saw
wonder they're
somebody-
all crazy in
I
Jamaica.
saw somebody do that. I think it was like on Twitter or some shit. Their dog was barking, and the neighbor told their dog to shut up, and he came out and told his dog to shut up, and then people were saying, why don't you have your dog on the inside? He's like, we don't have our dog on the inside. And everyone was like, stupid idiot. No wonder everyone hates it because they don't keep it on the inside. That's my culture. Fuck you. If you have a dog, it's for you to take care of and you love it. Why are you going to leave it outside? What's the fucking point?
I don't think there's a Jamaican that comes to America and has a dog outside.
But what's
the point of having
the dog outside?
Because
it's annoying.
I never know. I never knew.
It's because they say that it's dirty. It's the same thing in DR.
Wash your fucking dog.
I know, but you see how it is in DR.
But again, wait, what's the point of leaving it outside all the time?
So you can play with it when you go outside.
But before I came here, I didn't know it's a thing to have dogs inside. I never knew that.
What?
Before I came here, I didn't know it's a thing to have dogs inside.
Backward ass mother.
You don't think the DR isn't the same?
They're all backwards, third world.
In DR, there was a little dog that used to live on the roof next door, and that's where they had
on the roof.
Why was it on the roof?
They wouldn't let him inside the house.
But why was it specifically on the roof?
Because that's what they don't have backyards.
This is all dumb.
Well, they had him on the roof, and nobody would play with him until the kids decided to come home from school and play with him.
And then the other house next to it was low.
Okay.
So you can obviously go. You can even climb on and jump on.
Oh, nice.
And then the house next to that was up. But that wasn't really a house. It was like a garage for that house.
Okay.
So there was a door that you can climb up on the roof.
This just sounds like a...
So they make their own backyard.
Yeah, like you build your house however how you want to do it.
Does it sound like this?
So
I'm
our
gonna correct
house was
myself.
like 3.
I said something earlier and it wasn't true.
Oh, which
My
one?
first pet wasn't a parrot.
What was it?
It was a
snake.
It was a
A
dog.
what?
Yeah, it was a dog.
Yeah, and it died. So now you're over here talking about that you hate dogs.
Yep.
You hate dogs.
How did that dog
because
die?
I love
But
my
there's a
dog.
story
Somebody
about
poisoned
it.
my dog.
Okay.
And then you hate dogs because they chased you around your house.
They just chased, not around my house.
It was during...
They
Weren't you in a
chased
kennel
me.
or something?
And they caught me.
They caught
There
you.
was no chasing.
You hate cats because
like,
they ate your
They
bird.
shouldn't have run. Their vision's based on movement.
Fuck.
That's T-Rex.
That's why he likes Deadpool. That's why you like Deadpool.
Why?
Because you want to regenerate from those fucking adventures.
And for a long time, like, every time I would look at my arm, I could see the bites.
But now because Keisha oils you up.
Like, you still see one of the bites and never heals.
That's from a pet.
That's from Keisha.
That's not from a pet.
twist.
That was deep as fuck. It just heals over
Just
time.
tell Keisha not to bite so hard.
First of all, if she had a canine
Or
teeth,
file
be
her
a
teeth
problem.
down. File her
Everybody
teeth
we
down.
would file her teeth down, because I definitely would.
She has gum piercing, so it's like a fang.
Ew, you're
It's
nasty.
like a
Oh, yeah,
fang.
It's
That's
one loop
awful.
like coming out of the tooth. And it's like the binder spiral coming out of the tooth.
Just like a tarantula?
That's gross.
My grandmother always knew of Keisha, and when she met up with Keisha again for the first time, when Keisha left my house, she's like, "Why?" And this is all Jamaican moms. Every old Jamaicans think like this. Why she look like a bullfrog?
Oh, with
Why do
the...
you say these things? I'm sick.
Does she listen to this?
Yeah, she does.
Who's she?
Keisha.
Did she enjoy your story from the last one? Did she like
Oh, yeah,
that?
by the way, how did she...
She didn't hear it
She
yet. I
didn't hear
asked
it.
her. She tried to divert the... She don't hear it.
You are gonna get got. You
She
might
will-
actually have more scars.
She either will or she
But like,
won't.
in all honesty, she heard this from other people too. Like, because she has a nose piercing, because normally you only see that on
She
boys.
went to meet your granny with that in her face.
With that in
I mean,
her
I
face.
mean,
She
you
don't
can't really
see
take
it
it out.
And not like she went to meet her. She's always known her. She just never actually like interacted for a like extended period of time. And I don't think she got that nose piercing until after her father died.
Either way, I wouldn't go to see Jamaican granny to do that.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't
She
care
could
how many
push it
times they say
inside,
Jamaican
though.
people are very nurturing, I think.
What does that mean?
Like, if I hear Jamaican granny, I'm gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna put my head on her shoulder and I can go to sleep. Because I know that they got
Where are you getting that from?
Because, I don't know, just life. I don't, like,
What?
literally, yes.
Can't
What
she
I think
just
it
like reverse the piercing? Can it go into her nose? I've seen people do that. Like where they flip and then the piercing's on the inside, so you just see it.
Right. Like I don't know about all that.
On that note, I think we end this shit.
Damn.
Jamaican, Haitians. Oh,
Oh.
can't stand that.
Any
You're
last-
gonna
What is
talk
it,
about
Laurel or yeah?
She's not talking about no Jamaicans, no
Annie
Haitians.
or
If
Laurel?
you talk about Haitians, you talk about Dominicans and Haitians, because y'all on the same fucking island.
But I
What
know
about
you,
it?
and you remind me of them every single
Because
time.
I'm black? What the fuck?
No,
I also
that's
don't
when-
speak French.
because you hate them.
Because you hate them. That's
That's
true.
That's true.
That's true.
You
That's
want
right.
to speak French, though.
You do want to speak French.
I'd
French is
rather
a-
Italian.
You want to
Interesting word.
whisper sweet nothings to Keisha.
Learn all the romance now.
Did I ever tell you I went to Italy? And
You went to Italy?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing in Italy?
Went to Italy.
You own a flat in London, and
He went to Little Italy.
I went to Italy in high school, and
Oh my God.
Why did you go to Italy in high school?
Who
Has
fucking
it just
pays?
coming
Is that a
up
thing
now?
for-
Wait, was
is
that-
a thing for everyone?
I think that
people.
they did have an Italy trip for
Oh
people
my
that were in
God.
the Italian class. I think that's.
Did you bamboozle somebody?
There's two
I think
trips
I
they have
remember
in
this.
high
Why would I
school.
put myself
There's
through
an
the
Italy trip,
stress of having
and there's
25
a
fucking
Disney
kids?
trip. Obviously, I didn't.
I
go
don't
on
remember the
Disney trip.
Disney trip,
Oh,
but I
went
do
to
remember.
Disney?
Do you remember there was Italy
There was
trips?
an Italy trip.
I do remember that.
So-
Okay, if you didn't go to the trip, what happens?
Nothing.
I went to the Italy trip.
But what happens
You
if
stay
you
in
didn't?
So-
school.
I think
What
it's
if I
like a
didn't?
thing where you have to pay to go to it. I
Yeah.
think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like
all those goddamn kids go.
it was like you
No,
tell
I'm
us
saying,
you tell
like-
them if you want to go, and you sign up and you have to give the money. It's like
And if I don't go, I'm having to take school classes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Bitch. No.
I mean, you could not go. You
I was
just
just
gotta-
not
Really? Like it was
but
fun.
you yeah.
Like I went with my girlfriend at the time and a bunch of other people in class. Obviously.
Snoofalika?
How many
Snoofy.
fucking
You
girlfriends
just
have
call
you
it
had?
All of them?
Yeah, it's like, my
A lot.
God.
So
They're
we
all
went to
listening.
Italy
You can't
and
even feel
they
his penis
have.
On that note, he died.
I wanna-
Every time he does it with
Yeah.
a different one, they get a piece of it.
Just this big.
You know what? We're gonna save this for the next time. To
Are
be
you sure you
continued.
don't want to finish?
No, to be continued.
I don't
Mark,
know.
sit down.
We're gonna finish on that.
On what?
With everything.
Phantom
You
wiener.
can't feel his penis.
Phantom wiener.
It's like when you wake up and your arm is dead, right?
God,
That's
you
what
have
it feels
phantom
like.
boner. You wake up and it's like there's nothing there.
No, he can't tell. He won't know until he like drops something and it gets stuck. He's like, oh shit.
You might as well be a blind man.
I don't know how much to keep in for this at this point. I don't know where we're ending this.
Oh my god, on that note, I'm Jay, that's Gabi, that's Sachi, that's Roshane, that's Christian.
If you couldn't tell from the intro where we introduced everyone, for sure, we totally did that.
Listen, I was too
Nailed
busy
it.
with the Laurel. I almost said Laurel. Wait, that is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is.
Laurel and Yanni.
Someone has to whore us out.
Gabi,
for us to really-
Gabi, do it.
I don't
You
want
do
to do it.
it. All right, follow us. Fuck on Twitter.
Well, I mean, if you're listening to this, you know what the name is,
You
right?
already know. I don't even
Follow
know.
It's
us
on
on
YouTube. It's only on YouTube.
Instagram,
On YouTube.
Facebook if you want. YouTube.
All the links are in the description.
Below, down there.
Some
our
are-
website.
some are dumber.
The website, Insta,
That might not
twat.
be. I need to add that to the description.
And there you go.
That was fun.